Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm coming at you with something that's going to make your next Taco Tuesday absolutely sensational. I'm going to be showing you how to make birria tacos. So birria is a traditional Mexican stew. It originates in a place called Jalisco, which is in western Mexico, I believe. And it's traditionally used with goat meat. I don't have that. I won't be using that. I don't even know if there's a place that actually sells that. Instead, we're going to use beef. That's totally fine. And what we're going to do is the meat is going to be slow stewed in a rich aromatic chili sauce that is actually also going to be used as our dipping sauce or consomme. I'm really looking forward to showing you how to do this. Let's get to it. All right, so the first thing we have here two Ancho Chilis and about 8 of these Arbol Chilis. And all we're going to do is we're going to remove the stem and the seeds. One tip that I learned the first time I made these, have a bowl on hand for the seeds, because let me tell you, cleaning up these seeds is a freaking nightmare. So anyway. All right, so we have our chilies nice and stem taken off and all the seeds taken out. We have a pot of boiling water on the stove, and we're going to throw those in here and let them boil in there for about 10 minutes so they can rehydrate. Okay, so we've let our chilies rehydrate. We have a blender here. We're going to just add our chilies to the blender. Next, we're going to go in with a can of Chipotle peppers and Adobo. Next, we're going in with the following: a teaspoon of thyme, a teaspoon of Mexican oregano, and a teaspoon of cumin and Chipotle chili powder. Going to go in with a touch of kosher salt. Next, we're going in with 2 tablespoons of garlic paste. Next, we're going in with 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and this will just help to balance out everything so it's not terribly spicy. Finally, we're going to go in with about half a cup of our soaking liquid from when we rehydrated our chilies. Alright, we're just going to blend that up. That's how we're looking. And that is a thing of beauty. We're just going to set that aside for a little bit. Okay, now for our meat, I'm using chuck roast. I have about 2.5 pounds here. And all we're going to do is chop this up into chunks. So, alright, as you see, we've got our chuck roast all chopped up into manageable sizes. I'm just going to go down with some kosher salt and season generously. Make sure we get all sides. Alright, so the beef is nice and seasoned. We're now going to sear our beef, and this is a very important step. We want to start by searing the beef so we can get some color on the meat, and then we're going to take it out, and then we'll finish up all the rest of the braising material and return the beef back to it. Okay, we have our Dutch oven roaring hot, and I've added some avocado oil, so now let's get to searing our beef. Okay, we've removed our beef from the Dutch oven. We're going to go down with a little bit more oil. And then we'll go in with our chopped onion. And just reduce the heat to medium-low. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go in with a tablespoon of garlic paste. Yeah, it works. And then 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Give that a mix. We are then going to go in with 2 cups of beef stock. Okay, we've added our beef back to the pot. We're going to go in with about a teaspoon of onion powder. And of course, we can't forget that sauce we made earlier. All right, so we have our oven preheated to 325 degrees. All we're going to do is add 1 cinnamon stick and 2 bay leaves. And we're going to throw it in the oven and let it braise for about 4 hours. All right, the meat has finished braising. And just look how tender and juicy that is. All right, now to assemble our tacos, we have our grill down. We're going to go down with some oil. Go down with our corn tortilla, which we have dipped in our consomme. Then we're going to go down with a layer of cheese. I'm using this queso fresco mix. Then we're going to go down with our birria meat. One last little layer of cheese. Fold over. And that, my friends, is how you make birria tacos. I hope you give this recipe a try, and I will see you next time.